Richard, they only need to address and focus on them if they end up in a key situation without their 3 stars. And that could absolutely happen because, look, it's been 4 or 5 months and they haven't had their 3 stars for more than 6 games. So clearly, just that key month, the conference finals and finals rounds, if they get that far of the playoffs, there is as good a chance as not, going on the sample size we have so far, that they could be more vulnerable. And stuff like playing well as they go into the postseason, Kendrick, like you're talking about, some of the stuff that they talked about having to clean up in the press conference last night, that stuff will matter. But guess what? If they have all 3 guys and they're all 3 healthy, they are the Incredible Hulk. Taking a little punch here or there, not quite having this move clean, not quite having the defense as good as they can be. We have just seen the numbers. They're not guaranteed to win, but a lot of that little stuff, we have seen it. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
Yeah, but Rachel, listen, we are underestimating how good the Eastern Conference really is, right? A fully loaded Boston Celtic team that is healthy, a Hawks team that is playing well, a Knicks team that is playing well, that this team could possibly face in the first round. Hell, the Miami Heat. But this is what I want to tell you. This year is way different than any other year due to the COVID protocol situation and injuries, right? So when you look at James Harden, he's dealing almost with the same situation as LeBron James. Well, you used to being able to get some type of 5-on-5 scrimmaging throughout the course of practice or throughout practices and things like that. They don't have that anymore. James Harden hadn't played for almost 2 months. So with that being said, his practices and his tests is going to have to be in games. Okay, so that's not a good thing. Secondly, Steve Nash do not have his rotations down. He don't know if he want to go with DeAndre Jordan. He don't know if he want to go with Blake Griffin at the 5. He don't know if he want to go with the Clay. You trying everything with less than 5 games left in the season?
Yes. First of all, you don't want to be playing your best basketball when you you don't want to be playing your best basketball when you show up in the postseason. You want to continue getting better as the postseason continues. And if you're a championship team, you want to be playing of the season. You want to be playing good basketball. 4 games ago, which was a week ago, we weren't having this conversation. So they have a blip against 4 postseason teams, shorthanded. That's not their defense has been an issue. Yes, they're shorthanded.
They got 2. Even without James Harden, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are 2 of the top duo in the league.
And they are shorthanded because they're missing the guy that has been playing point guard for them all year. Yeah. And it's not just Kyrie's been putting up numbers. Kevin Durant's been putting up numbers. It's been the other guys that have dropped the playoff
defense. They're giving up 115 points.
One more time, Producer Steve, with that graphic. One more time. Help me out. Show the numbers of when. There we go. No, the other graphic, the Kyrie, KD, when Harden plays, that graphic. Anyway, they'll get there.
That graphic's awesome, too.
This graphic, all the graphics are good on the show. So, look, when they're all 3 there, they're 5-1. It doesn't mean they're perfect. It doesn't mean they're guaranteed to win. It is a very small sample size. But if we're going to look how they did when those games, these are the games we have to look at, you're winning 83% of your games. When James plays, which is a whole other round of sample size, you're winning 85% of your games. Also very good. So again, I know they've got all these little things to clean up if they end up being the Bruce Banners, and they might end up being the Bruce Banners, and we've seen what happened. It happened last night. It happened against Milwaukee. I'm just saying, if they're the Hulks, this little stuff doesn't matter, because if you get in a tough situation, you just step on the guy. That is what has been going on with the Nets. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.